Hello everyone. So the case study is about Hilti and especially about the fleet management system. I will let the floor to Saptu to explain you the what is Hilti.
Hello everyone. I think it will be in better position to have the history of Haiti before we go into the presentation proper. Haiti was founded in 1941 by Martin Hilti as a mechanical workshop in Lexington. Initial product was a tool for fastening electrical conduit for walls. It entered the US market in 1957 and expanded globally over the next few decades. He also introduced the first powder actuated fastening tool in 1962, revolutionizing the construction industry. He also diversified into fire top system, drilling and demolition tools, and more. Currently operating in more than 120 countries worldwide. The Hilti brand has managed to become synonymous with professional and uncommon rotary hammers, and these tools have become a must-have among trade people. Hilti efficiency advantage has led to the widespread diffusion of its technology in the construction company. Hilti has been the market trader for fastening system in the construction industry for decades. The company manages to continuously achieve double-digit growth rates in terms of both revenue and profit. In construction circle, Hilti is considered the Rolls-Royce of power tools, but more innovative. It steps from being a seller of products to becoming a provider of complete solutions. And the main objective of this, we can say, the models aim at establishing a long-term maintenance system with leasing contracts. Again, it aims at sustainable and stable customer relationships. Next slide, please.
Thanks, Saptu. So what's the Hilti fleet management is, as Saptu introduced it, this model establishes a long-term maintenance system with leasing contracts and also a long-term sustainable and stable customer relationship. The fleet management is a one-stop service to meet the customer's individual needs. It not only provides the tools, but also the solutions. By charging a fixed monthly fee, Hilti provides construction companies with a fleet of tools, includes all equipment, service, and repair costs. The fleet management ensures the required equipment is always available, which reduces downtime and increases productivity. And also the peak times in the slumps are balanced out. The costs also become plannable because they pay a fixed fee monthly, which brings the benefits to the customers. Next, please, Ezra.
How Hilti uses the fleet management, the main theme behind Hilti's change is to comprehend customer expectations. Because as the product offer shifts towards more intangible services, existing and future customers are less interested in complicated technical details of individual tools. So the emphasis moves away from the specification of drills to the overall benefits and outcomes derived from the fleet management solution. So the establishment of the fleet management started with determining the exact needs, like refocusing to the management, because this amount of change cannot be applied in one day. And implementing a new business model, integrating a company's experience with IP, because Hilti is a very well-known company in the field, and creating an IP culture on digital patents competent the new business model. So what Hilti did as a solution, the application of the Industry 4.0 dominant logics and technical concepts related to these logics, identification of the recurrent elements in digital business models, patent applications consistent to the elements, and the taxonomy of digital patents to achieve greatest possible systematic consistency. And as a result, the implementation of digital patents assured consistent access to essential resources. The company established a financially advantageous position in the market, and the patent strategy has evolved to be centered around the business model. We can explain Hilti's strategy for competitive differentiation under 4 main headings. The first one is safeguarding its value creation. The second one is influencing customer willingness to pay by effectively communicating and tailoring personalized solutions for the individual customer pattern problems, strategically positioning in the market. Hilti's success here is targeted and business model-oriented processing of data, which means unique selling proposition and maintaining exclusivity over vital resources. In the Hilti's case, IP mechanisms are employed to safeguard the unique aspects of Hilti's fleet management use solution. Hilti's prohibitive rights are no longer R&D results, and now their rights are their business model and objectives. These protections serve as a strategic prohibition against competition, preventing them from replicating certain elements of the service in terms of customer benefits. Being the pioneering construction company to comprehend the significance of a thoughtfully designed payment method focused on value, Hilti has successfully heightened customer readiness to pay through its seamless integration into their value chain. And as a result, the program has benefits for both sides. From the customer sides, they have monthly fixed costs for all services so that they can predict costs for budgeting, choosing the right tools, also replacement with the latest tools, repay resistant, which is very important for the project deadlines for customers, and compatibility with the health and safety standards. From the Hilti side, the company has been using the program for more than 10 years. More than 1 million items of equipment are currently on lease, and over 100,000 customers are using the program. Thank you.
So we will see how Hilti use the patents for the fleet management. So as previously explained, the logic is organized to one principal things, making customers' life easier. So the purpose of this patent indirectly is to protect the way to make the life easier for the customer, and this invention implied in-depth understanding of the customer needs. And with that, the productivity of the customer will be increased. So all these things are protect against the competitor. And Hilti will have a technology lead. So we can jump to the next slide to see some example of the patents. So for example, we found the easy to use serving documentation system. So the objective of this invention is the realization of an intuitively easy to handle surveying documentation system based on a manageable computer and an efficient and reliable program algorithm for it. We find another will help to make a decision for select drills or cutting elements. So this patent is a method to help to provide a decision support for user to select material to be used. in a building material or coating element. Another one is the method and system for monitoring building structure. So this patent is generally a method and system for monitoring properties of building structure, like monitoring the strength and the humidity of concrete slabs or other concrete structure. An additional one patent is a method for generating a floor plan of a building scan. So for new construction, it is easy to have a 3D system, but for all building, it is difficult and it missing it. So we have to do a lot of multiple remodeling and change, and it will change over the year, what has been not be documented. So with this pattern, it will be easier to recover the 3D architectural model of the building. And the last one is the method for detecting luminaire fixture. So in building, it is very difficult to make an audit of the lightning. So you have to have a human. We will go over the building to note where are the luminaire in each room, and it is so a laborious building and it can be error. So with this method, it will be easier. So we can jump to the next slide.
Yeah, thank you, Eugenie. So as you understood, the customer loyalty is really a key impact for Hilti. So Hilti relies on the strong brand for this customer loyalty, especially on the trademark Hilti, so the semi-figurative trademark, but also on the color. So they have a registered trademark on the red Hilti color. On top of that, to facilitate the journey of the customer, they have some designs about the storage box, for example, and the batteries. What Hilti could also have, it's, for example, specific trademarks for Hilti fleet management, but this, as they are using the strong brand, it could have a risk of dilution of the trademark if they are doing specific sub-trademarks, especially for a B2B market. On top of that, they could have and they should have copyrights about the software and the user interface they are using for the fleet management. Of course, they should have also trade secrets. And as you understood, the customer reality is really, really a focus for LT. So you have to imagine that 2/3 of the employee are in daily contact with the customers. And as the fleet management system is also a leasing contract, it means a long-term, sustainable, and give a stable customer relationship. So thank you.